Good evening, sports fans. This is George with Custom Tied Flies and Guide Service. And this evening, boys and girls, we are going to be building the CT Cold Water Killer Fly Rabbit Strip Jiggy. So this is an adaptation of one of Bob Popovich's bugs. I looked everywhere to try to find a dry picture of this fly and just see what kind of perhaps tutorial out there might be. And yeah, good luck with that. So I decided I would put one together. So this is what it looks like when it's done. This is a black one. And essentially all you're doing is taking a thin Magnum rabbit zonker, and you're stabbing the hook point through the skin side so that the hair is on the hook point side, and then you're tying it in right behind the bead. And that's pretty much it. Excuse me. So first off, putting the bead, we're gonna be needing a long shank streamer hook in a size 6. This is a Mustad 79 580 or a Daiichi 2230. And then the body is 2.5 inch length of rabbit zonker, natural or white or purple or whatever color you want to make. The weight on it is either a cone head or a bead head. You can use tungsten, you can use brass, you can put lead in it. I mean, it's a really great platform. And the thread is Danville Flymaster. And then you want to try to match the thread color with the color of the rabbit. So to put the bead on, I got me a little black bead here. It's 3/16 inch, 4.8 millimeter. I'm just gonna slip it right over the end of my hook. And since this one's gonna be red, I'm gonna use red Danville Flymaster 140D. There we go. So I'm going to build me a little thread base right up here behind the eye. I'm going to take it back about 1/4 inch, and then I'm going to go up and back 12 times. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then I'm going to check. Yep, almost, ow, almost there. These hooks are really sharp. Just going to take a couple wraps towards the front. You want to get that bead on there pretty tight. There we go. me a little whip finish there. Trim those off, and then a little dollop of super glue on the thread. Slide that up in there. And then I'm going to set that off to the side and let it cure. So there's one that's already cured. Now see how I'm putting this strip on. See how you got this is the long end. That's the hair that comes off. I'm going to trim this off on a ruler at 2.5 inches. Compare that to the hook shank. You want the end of the zonker to be right up, either right behind the eye or right behind the bead, or just past the bead where you can trim it if you need to. And you stab it down through the skin side. Try to get it in the middle like that. You see how that is just a little bit too long. So I'm going to trim that off. I'm going to take like 1/8 of an inch off. Be very careful that you don't snip your thread. Okay, and then you fold the zonker up. And you want to try to pull that top of that skin into the back of the bead as best you can. Take several wraps. Make sure it's good and secure. And then I like to put some dubbing on. Just use it right off of the zonker. Nice long fibers. And you build this up right behind the eye, or right behind the bead. And then take your bore brush or whatever and kind of pick that out. And then you're going to put head cement on the thread. This is called a wet whip. There you go. That's all there is to it. I hope this tutorial was educational for you. I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can find this and other helpful tutorials on the Custom Tide Virtual Fly Shop website at www.custom-tide.com. That's custom-tied.com. Have a splash, don't forget the dash. You can also find patterns on the Virtual Fly Shop Facebook page by searching Custom Tire 02, CUSTOMTYER 02. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Happy tying!